What's up? 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 Welcome to the strip. Welcome to the air. Welcome to the shop. Coffee Talk Air. What's up, man? Y'all see the title? So you know I'm really gonna have a lot to talk about today. But first, you know how I like to open the show. For sure, giving a shout out to all my people who I deal with, who I mess with, who I like their content and I watch them. So shout out. First and foremost, y'all know how I do. Shout out to Coolin and the crew. Shout out to T3 Polar Bear. Shout out to Star at the Star Report. Shout out to Black Dot and Malcolm at Urban X Podcast. Shout out to Ayo Conseco down there at Big Facts Podcast doing his thing. Shout out to AK-47. My dude is funny as hell to me. Shout out to Jay Marvelous. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Man, shout out to Kareem Johnson. I just want to give a specific shout out to Kareem Johnson because he do something that I see people that we should be doing, but we don't do, and I'll definitely be tuned in. This dude do a Saturday night book read, bro. I think it's vital. I think it's important. And I think that's a major chess move for people who care about themselves. So shout out to Kareem and shout out for Doggy Diamonds for doing that. You know, that whole I'm hip to him because of you, doggy. So that's what I'm saying. And many, many, many more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we fear putting somebody else in front of us for the attention. You know what I mean? Hit the like. So what I mean is, all the platforms I just mentioned are way larger than mine. You hear what I'm saying? They're way larger than mine. So why would you shout them out? They're larger than you. They ain't paying you no attention because they're not supposed to pay me attention. You hear me? They're supposed to keep doing what they doing, pushing their content. The same thing that I'm doing. But in order for people to get ahead, as I've always told you, you have to start to appreciate the other things beside you, because you, if only you mattered, there would be nothing for you. You are but a piece of a grandioso structure, as I am. So, what I want to talk about more specifically is the differentiation between loving or love, caring or care, or, you know, because what you're seeing is an imbalance, but not due to Willie Lynch. So you see the title says, you know, fuck Willie Lynch. Because that shit is only effective if you know about it. See, most motherfuckers don't even know that they really caught up in that. And if you paid attention, a lot of people never pay none of the things that's mentioned in that letter any attention for real. A lot of you have never even experienced a lot of the shit that's in that letter firsthand. Not only that, historically has been proven to be a farce. But that's neither here nor there. Let's keep going. That light skin against dark skin, and old against young, and woman against man, and I would agree with that. But what I would agree with was it was done, but not necessarily due to Willie Lynch. I believe that was done pre-Willie Lynch. Pre anything that could be told to you, there has always been multiple shades of brown on the globe. I'm pretty sure all the light brown people didn't like all the light brown people, and all the dark brown people didn't like all the dark brown people. I'm pretty sure there were a bunch of intermingling, so we have a bunch of different colors. So that williness right there is over with. The reason why we still have the old and the young is because they both being stupid as fuck. So I'm in that older age group. So yeah, I'm in that stupid as fuck group. Do I per se do it in my individual walk? No. But my peers do. My peers walk right past groups of you doing stupid shit and won't open their fucking mouth out of fear. Or out of just being themselves, talking about or having that thought process of, well, I went through that. You know, that's how young people. I remember when I used to do that shit. Well, if you was doing it then and you saw that it was fucking tragedy behind the actions and no one was there to stop you or even say something, whether they stopped then or not, the seed need to be planted or ain't no fucking plant gonna grow. You hear what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit is coming from us because we don't want to say shit. You scared to go back and forth with a young person because, oh, they'll shoot you, they'll shoot you. What the fuck you think? Old people don't got guns? You think growner people ain't got guns? Not saying they have to go to that, but we had to drop all these bullshit ass concepts that we got that's blocking this shit. All the distractions that's blocking us from bridging this gap. The gap between the women and the girls is the same as between the older men and the younger men. The younger women swear the fuck up and down that they equal to them women that's grown, them aunties and them mamas. And girl, you ain't seen none of the shit that grandma and auntie and them seen so far. You think that little dope boy ass nigga pissing you off because he won't answer your fucking text? Wait till you see some of the shit that some of these goofy ass, illiterate ass, ignorant ass niggas who was raised by shitheads or who was raised by good people but just wanted to rebel and gained a bunch of ignorant ass habits and shit like that. The rift between the men and the women are selfish reasons. You see, because everybody, when I used to be a counselor. I used to do counseling for couples and young couples that were new parents. So what I discovered a lot of was neither one wanted to relinquish what they thought was power over what they think is a relationship. Okay, so follow where I'm going. First of all, you think this is a relationship because they present this shit to you. Oh, this is a relationship. No, it's actually a union. Different definitions. This is a union. And in most cases, if you're older and this is a life-moving situation, this is a business deal. Wedding and marriage license, those are contracts. Those are business deals. When you split or somewhere in between there, there's fundages, right? Involved. That's business. Okay? Now, let's get to the loving and the caring. See, the selfishness comes in at the man. Now, although I'm a man, so I'm going to tell you the truth. Men believe that the man should be the head of the household. It's a man watching this right now who will argue me up and down. He gonna lose, but he'll argue me up and down. Yeah, I'm the head of my household. You know, I'm the man. I'm the breadwinner. That don't make you shit, but the man that say he the man and the man who say he a breadwinner. The head of household, bro, or sis, is the person who holds the household together. Not just necessarily financially, because that's not the key piece that's holding the household together. It's the people. It's the fabric that you guys produce as a family that produces a family material that you then supposed to build upon, thus building a family structure. The women, although they say they want the man to lead, society has pushed them in a direction where just because you make equal to a man, that don't make you now the controller of the home either. There is not one head of a household. You hear me? There's not one head to a household when there's two adults involved. A man and a woman. Then the children. This is a coexisting situation. Come up out of that singular thought process, and then you'll learn how to coexist. If every one of your thoughts wasn't wrapped around yourself, you could coexist. What am I saying? When the man get up, you know what he thinking about? He about to go to the bathroom. He probably about to blow him one. You feel me? About to take a shower. Ooh, maybe getting dressed to go to work. You know what I'm saying? If he an entrepreneur, he gonna get dressed. He gonna go out there and hit his stroll and do what he do. That's what he thinking about. See, he didn't pause and say, well, wait a minute. There's people still at home. Depending on what type of lifestyle you got, there's maybe people still in the home or whatever. Let me make sure everybody here cool before I dip out. Before I get lost, let me make sure if anybody needs some shit that's in close proximity, I can shoot and take care of the necessities and boom, make sure the home is cool right quick. Then I'm up out of here, take care of my business. You know? The lady, when she get up, you know what she thinking about? She about to go in this bathroom, put on her makeup and eyes and all this other type of shit and woody woo. She on her way to work too. She's not thinking about, well, maybe, I'm talking about nowadays, maybe I should vacuum before I leave. Clean the dishes in the kitchen and the bathroom before I leave. If it's been messed up. I mean, you cook breakfast, hopefully. Kids been getting ready for school. You know they left some shit sitting around. Therefore, you can come back in the home and don't have to worry about that step. So the men and the women are confused. You see, the men, they still struggling, trying to figure out what kind of man they want to be. Oh, he want to be a thug. He want to be a street nigga. He called himself an intellectual. Ain't got a damn book in the house. He's a YouTuber. Oh, she's a hairdresser. She do nails. She's a nurse. They go on dates. That's what y'all do. Y'all go on dates. Y'all sleeping with each other because you can tell because there's children being born. But what's not being born is the critical thinking. You got men still want to, oh, I need an old-fashioned woman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why the fuck you want a woman that's just going to sit in the fucking house, bro, and be cool and content with that shit? Why you out there breaking your motherfucking neck and back? That's not cool. What the fuck? Oh, she my, you know, that's who cook, you know, she do all, you know, she clean, she washing the clothes, you know what I'm saying? Woo. Man, that shit is garbage. That shit old as fuck. If you ain't looking for a woman that's equal or greater to you by thoughts and action, then you need to sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Sis, you talking about you want an old school? I need a nigga that's an old school and woo. But then when you get an old school, bro, you can't deal with the pressures of he's older now. So he has some mental discipline. Well, he should. There'll still be some old goofy ass niggas that's 50 and 60 years old still carrying the activity and actions of a man of 20 with no direction. So I get that. But then that's also your fault, sis, for picking them. You know what I'm saying? And dudes be the same way. Oh, man, she act like this and she act like that. Man, come the fuck on, bruh. Both of y'all, when y'all see the signs, y'all don't say shit. You know why? Because y'all caught up in the moment. She loving that dick. Oh, he coming through whenever, putting it on her. Bow. To sleep she go. Oh, he loving that stank. She come through, splash. To sleep he go. Man, that shit don't mean shit. So it ain't about the Willie Lynch shit. How often do you even hear about this shit? It's about your everyday action. Motherfuckers hating on the generational gap because the older men don't know how to translate to the younger men shit. And the younger men is too caught up into the bullshit of an illusion that's being pulled and streamed in front of their face by social media and the media that they don't want to listen to the older people. You have to ask yourself, man. All this love and I just want to love and love and love. When are you going to start to care for? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Now, I use Alexa because, not because it's she the most accurate. I think she the most accurate, but because she's tied to sources that would be the most general sources for some information. Yeah, it's watered down just like everything else, but it's all coming from the same source that's pushing a nigga neck down, right? Remember? So you gotta pick and choose. So let me ask her a question. Alexa, what is the definition of love?
Sorry, I missed something. Can you say it again?
What is the definition of love?
As a noun, love is usually defined as a profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person. As a verb, love is usually defined as to have love or affection for. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for love.
Alexa, can you give me the definition of care?
As a noun, care is usually defined as a state of mind in which one is troubled, worried, anxiety, or concerned. As a verb, care is usually defined as to be concerned or solicitous, have thought or regard. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for care.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Look at this. So care and love, by definition, is almost not what we portray them to be. You see where I'm going? So we talk love and love and love, and love is just showing a feeling for something. Caring is dealing with the anxiety, the insides, the emotions, and the caretake of something. See, we so quick to be caught up in, oh, I love him, I love her. You can love anything. You can love without caring. You can care without loving too. So they're totally different things. Okay, so you love something. You love the community. You love your family. You love the kids. You love your husband. You love your wife. Well, start fucking caring for them. Caring would be the act of saying you love. Get your shit straight. Ain't no fucking Willie Lynch shit, man. That shit don't got shit to do with shit. We responsible for us now. We've always been. Everything you do, you're responsible for it. If you don't like this light-skinned nigga, it ain't because somebody taught you to dislike him. If I told y'all growing up, my 3 best friends was light-skinned, I was the brown dude. Now, who did I dislike? Did I dislike the brown dudes? Because I also had another partner who was jet black. We never thought about that shit. And in actuality, none of our peers thought about that shit. We didn't even look at the world like that. It's not until some of these things are introduced to you that it becomes a subconscious concept and you even start to manifest it as being real. It starts to play out. Quit acknowledging some of the bullshit. Like, share this shit. Comment. Get in the comments. Subscribe. Also, it's a Discord link in the description. Get with it, brother. Join. Coffee Talk Ave, man. Thank you all for coming down the strip. Till the next time, which might be in a few minutes.